What kind of person is this? The question echoed through the crowd standing outside the hospital gates. People were packed so tightly together that even the security guards were struggling to control the chaos. Cameras flashed non-stop, reporters shouted questions, and curious onlookers stood on their toes just to catch a glimpse of what was happening inside. Such a big crowd. It was rare, even shocking. I heard the old man of the He family is sick, someone whispered. What? Another person gasped. The He family? Yes. That He family, a man replied nervously. The one whose business spreads across the entire world. A woman scoffed. Xiang Chu Xia. He Group's founder. And his son, He Jingming, the CEO. You think someone like him would allow rumors like this if it wasn't serious? Someone else chimed in mockingly. He Jingming is not some nobody like you, who could give birth to 2 wild children and hide them somewhere. At least have some self-awareness. The crowd laughed awkwardly. But then how could that man be Jiang Cheng's father, and Jin Yan's too? Another voice asked. Confused silence followed. This must be a case of mistaken identity, someone finally concluded. Inside the hospital, far away from the noise, the atmosphere was completely different. The hospital room was small and quiet. Sunlight filtered through half-open curtains, casting soft shadows on the pale face of a child lying on the bed. Tubes were attached to his small body, machines humming quietly beside him. A woman sat by the bed, holding the child's hand tightly, as if afraid he might disappear if she let go. Mom, the child whispered weakly. The woman leaned closer immediately. Yes, baby? I think, he hesitated, swallowing hard. I think it's better if I don't get treatment anymore. Her heart skipped a beat. What did you say? She asked, forcing a calm smile. Because of me. The child continued, his eyes filling with tears. Aunt always bullies you. People look down on you. I don't want you to be sad because of me. The woman's eyes turned red instantly. How could that be? She said softly. You are Mommy's most precious treasure. How could Mommy ever be sad because of you? The child shook his head slowly. No. I'm really scared. Even after selling everything, even after using all the money, it's still not enough. The woman couldn't hold it in anymore. Tears fell onto the child's blanket. She quickly wiped them away and leaned down, hugging him gently. Baby, don't be afraid, she whispered. Don't be afraid. She pulled back slightly and smiled through her tears. Look at Mommy. Mom can make money. Mom is very strong. Another small figure stood beside the bed, a boy slightly older, with sharp eyes far too mature for his age. Yes, uncle, the boy said firmly. When you get better, we'll go to the park together. We'll see flowers. We'll go to school and study. We'll play with other children, okay? The sick child's lips curved into a weak smile. Yes. The boy stepped closer. Uncle, can you give me some more time? He asked seriously. Wait for me, for Mom, and for brother. The woman looked at the 2 children, her heart aching. Yes, she said softly. And Daodu, and brother. We are a family of 3. We will always stay together. The machines continued their steady rhythm, as if silently counting time. Outside the room, doctors gathered, holding medical reports. Mr. He, one doctor said respectfully, the old master's body is very healthy. There's no major problem. Who says I'm fine? An old voice snapped from inside the room. I've been suffering a lot lately. He Jingming stood beside the bed, arms crossed, his expression unreadable. Dad, he said calmly, what's wrong now? The old man closed his eyes and clasped his hands together. Amitba. Amitba, He Jingming sighed. Just say it directly. What exactly do you want this time? The old man opened one eye and glared at him. You think I don't know what you're thinking? He said sharply. You've been looking for that woman for 5 years. He Jingming's jaw tightened slightly. If you can't find her in this lifetime, the old man continued dramatically, you won't get married. You won't have children. We've already argued about this many times, He Jingming replied coldly. Let's not talk about it again. Ah, the old man suddenly clutched his chest. My chest hurts. He Jingming didn't even move. How many years has it been? You old man really know how to act. Enough, the old man said, dropping the act immediately. Just say it. He leaned forward slightly. Before you leave, can you at least hug my big fat grandson? He Jingming frowned. I don't have one. Such a small request, the old man scoffed, and you still refuse me? It's not something you can just have whenever you want, He Jingming replied. That's why you must work overtime, the old man shouted. And you must go on a blind date tonight. He laughed loudly. Maybe before the end of the year, I can finally hold him. He Jingming turned around. Take good care of my dad. I'm going back to my room. Yes, sir, the staff replied. In the hospital corridor, chaos suddenly broke out. Hey! Little rabbit, stop right there. A small boy ran past the wheelchair, nearly bumping into it. The old man froze, his eyes widened. That child, he whispered. Why does he look like that? Who are you? The old man demanded. The boy stopped briefly and looked at him. My name is Daodu. Before the old man could say anything else, brother, another child shouted from the end of the corridor. Come quickly. The bad guys will find us soon. Daodu turned and ran away. The old man's heart started pounding violently. Zhong, he shouted. Did you see that child? Yes, Zhong replied shakily. He looks exactly like the young master when he was little. The old man grabbed the armrest of his wheelchair. Oh my goodness, he whispered. The heavens have finally opened their eyes. That must be my great-grandson. He straightened up, eyes burning with determination. Bring me wine, he said excitedly. I have a plan for the He family.